because it truly is like the lazy girl's cheat sheet to making your outfit look cool. Happy Friday. So I wanted to do a video today, as you can see by the title of the video, just how to make everything feel a bit more edgy. It's not a formula, but it's things that I see people do. It's something that you can as well do if that's something that interests you. So I'm going to get stuck right in with the first one. Excuse Michael in the background. He's actually looking for the microphone. I have a black version of this microphone that's in my hand. I'm using the white one, and he wore it for something we was doing and he can't find it. First one. Now this is something that Alison Bornstein talked about. I'm going to do a spin-off of it, which is the wrong shoe theory. This is when you get dressed and you put on the shoe that would typically go, but there is something to be said when you clash and juxtapose what looks like the wrong shoe to wear with that. Technically, it's not the right thing to wear. Summer dresses, spring dresses, long flowy dresses, but I'll clash it and wear it with like my Doc Martens. That's a good example of the wrong shoe theory, because in theory, you should actually be wearing, should in, quotation marks, ballet flats, something dainty, and it would work perfectly. There's nothing wrong with it. See what I just said there? There's nothing wrong with it. But then you take something that's not quite right and you add that instead. That is the wrong shoe theory. I'm going to put on the screen some examples of throughout this entire video of what I'm talking about, just to kind of like illustrate. But I've always been a big believer on it because I am a little bit of a tomboy when I style myself personally. I love that yin and yang, and to being something that feels much more like casual, more me. Is it you? The wrong shoe is what makes an outfit feel a little bit more edgy. And I think that's the whole point as well. Another one is playing with shapes. Now, this is such a true one because I feel like that's what makes an outfit look really interesting in the first place, isn't it? It's just like the shape of it. It doesn't matter who it is, like as in who the designer is or where you got it from. But the cut of it is everything. And I've always believed in that. And when you think about it, just strip away, take off logos. When you're drawn to somebody's outfit, or when you just say, oh my gosh, I love that outfit. I want to compliment, say, oh, I love your trousers, or I love your coat, or I love your jacket. I bet you the cut and the shape of it on that person, that's part of what's drawn to you. It's the way it fits and hangs on that person. It's the shape of it. So I think that playing with shapes is a big part of it. But you can take shapes further and actually exaggerate and play with them. You know already about the whole like wear something tighter on top and looser at the bottom and vice versa, right? When you exaggerate it with playing with shapes, that's when you start to give a look edge. When you do it with something that you would least expect it to be combined with, again, it comes back to that juxtaposition. That's where the cool stuff is. That's it. It's so much more unique. It's fun. You're actually literally playing dress up and you're doing it in a way that's unexpected. Whenever I see someone in New York, it's usually the silhouette. There's something about the shapes that they're wearing that is drawing my eye to them and will even make me stop and talk to them. And I've always believed that because it's just, to me, it's just a given. Playing with shapes. Again, I want to show on the screen some examples to kind of illustrate what I'm talking about. And this applies to men, it applies to women, it applies to you if you're 8 years old, 18, 28, 58, 88. The style is style is style. I always believe that and I always will. But it's about the play with proportions that they're so good with. And it's just the unexpectedness. And I think this is what this video is going to boil down to, It's what makes things look edgy or have edge is because there's something unexpected. Heck, it could even be their hair. There's something just unexpected about it. It goes with them. It just makes their look edgy because you can have who has ever changed their hair? I know it has happened to me, where it instantly makes everything you wear look edgier. I know Fashion Week is a good example for me, only because I get a chance to really like play around, because especially if I know I'm going to be photographed. Bronx and Banco comes to mind. I wanted that hoodie dress to feel edgy. I didn't want it to feel pretty. It was to wear like a boyish cut with like that fringe. I love the power of hair to be able to give that edge. Faux locks, that's another one. The one is outerwear. There's so many pieces out there now which can make you look really, really edgy. it doesn't even matter I mean, obviously got to be warm, but as far as the style is concerned, it's all about what is here. It's the jacket, it's the coat. And I have an absolute freaking treat. Do you know exactly what I'm going to say? Because I am going to finally address what I'm wearing. Urban Revivo. And I'm looking over on my bed. I have the most edgy kind of pieces that I picked from them. And this jacket is one. Actually, I'm going to stand up so you can see it properly. Hold on. A cool cropped bomber, funnel neck, exposed zip, chocolate brown, silver hardware. You can like adjust it here if you want. This is like the perfect jacket to wear, like for everyday jacket. It's coming off a little bit shinier than it looks in person because it's more like a dulled finish. And it does have like a textured look, which I'm not sure if is even coming across. But look at the way it sits on my arms. Because I told you, I already have a pet peeve about stuff like that. But when I saw this jacket and how cool it looks, I was like, yeah. I got this skirt as well from them. It's like the perfect edgy skirt. You can see in the cutaways as well. How it's got like gathered areas. It's comfortable. It's really flattering. It's like a bias cut. It's just so different. But I just wanted to show you how this two looks together. It's like a perfect outfit. Yeah, I could easily wear this like going out somewhere. And yes, I am going to show you the sizes I got because sometimes I forget. I always say, I'm going to tell you the sizes I got, but I am going to tell you the sizes I got. Of the front pocket flaps with your jeans, skirts, overdresses, suede style jacket. And I got it because the color and just the style of it. I wanted something that was boxy, cropped. I'm wearing my own knit underneath just to show you how easy this is to like style with what you've already got. It's so simple, right? It's coming out brighter. This camera overexposes slightly, like a chocolatey, deeper color in person. Cool, chic, military-esque. So funny because of the gold double breasting. Collarless as well. And I think it's something that looks very timeless, very grown-up chic. Like I could just wear this and just wear jeans on the office, lunch, to meetings, all the different like seams like twisting around it. Bias kind of cut. I love the way they take edgy designs of like what's going on in the runway and they just twist it. Always a nod to what's happening out there. They don't mass produce. When they run out, and that's it. It's a nice cropped, boxy look. Feels like it's not suede, but it feels and it looks like I'm wearing a suede jacket. The gold buttons, those little details. I love that you have like the extra buttons. Oh, look at the neck. Oh yes, I love when I find a knit where the knit just stays up. Ever since I was growing up in London, I just think they just look better to me. Oh, that's gonna make everything look so much better, in my opinion. Oh, this is great. Look how nice it looks with what I'm wearing. There's like that cable knit. It's really warm. It doesn't itch me at all. I always wear throughout the holidays something like this. And once it's January hits and it gets really cold, it's such a good neutral oatmeal-y kind of color. Browns with creams, with navy. It's gonna look really good. Black, obvious. Burgundy is gonna look really good with. Yeah, this is a great, great knit. I'm really glad I got this one. In fact, I'm gonna leave it on. Wait till you see the skirt. Oh, this is sick. This looks like I got this skirt from like Yoji Yamamoto. Doesn't this look like I got this from like Yoji Yamamoto or something? Look, hold on, wait, look. This is so sick. Oh, this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about edge. It's finding the untypical pieces. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at this, the way it's designed as well. I'll just bring this down so you can see the detail of it. The way it goes like down here, goes like across, like down here with the cinching here. And then on this side, it goes down with the cinching. This is a kind of skirt where I already know when I wear it, people are gonna ask me, where did you get that skirt? It's that kind of skirt. I'll show you as well in the cutaway so you can see. But this is a freaking gorgeous, gorgeous, cool skirt. This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about edgy pieces. And I found it. Wow, this is a great skirt. Like, wow. And this is like, I wouldn't describe this as edgy, but once you add the skirt like this kind of skirt will make anything look cool, eclectic. Did you find it from a designer place? Because that's the kind of look that it's giving. These two pieces are instantly going to be slotted into my wardrobe. They're so, oh my gosh. Oh, this skirt is fantastic though. What a find. It's super lightweight as well. I would just wear thermals on. Oh, wow. Every time I turn around and look at the mirror, it looks like so good. Oh my God. Wow. The other jacket, also brown, the tab that goes across. I'm wearing the same Urban Revivo knit underneath. Outside pockets. I'm wearing it with my own boots. Very much like Phoebe vibes. Oversized drop shoulder, that tall neck as well. It's dull, matte look. This whole look just feels super edgy. Wow, I actually have an outfit to wear to shoot. Don't worry, ignore that, it's my microphone. All right, so you see that? Just like a typical classic trench. It's a self scarf, and you just, okay, so you can just wear it like this. And you just do it up. Oh my gosh. I know. I know what you're thinking. You could just leave it like this, right? With your hands in your pockets. Just the details. Blanket, scarf, coats, and jackets are so on right now. This is what you're seeing in the shops. This kind of style treatment. Looks elevated when you just add like that self scarf. It looks so luxe. First of all, material of it, it kind of just naturally just stays on my shoulder. And the cut of it as well, it's just so, it's good, right? And then, if you want, you belt it. I know it looks good, doesn't it? So this is how you'll look when you wear this. Yes, I'm going to tell you what size I got. It's going to be in the description box, or maybe I'll put it on the screen. But I'll link everything. You don't have to go hunting for it. It's all there below for you. Oh my God. Same skirt. The same cool Yohji Yamamoto-esque style parachute skirt. This might be my favorite look I've done ever for Urban. God, this feels so me. I know this is a sponsored part, but this is great. Wow, this is a great piece. It looks so luxe as well. This is the other side. But it's the way it's got, like, the waist goes in with the belt, and then you've got that back vent that goes out at the top. It's great. Just get it. Honestly, I don't know what to say anymore. And just have like your bag on the side. It's just the chicest thing ever. Optionally have it up like this or not. It's like a medium toned brown color, so it's a good neutral to wear with, like, yeah, I'm wearing it with black, but you can obviously wear it with like your creams, navies, brown on brown to have like a tonal look, even red. You already know the Urban pieces that I've worn over the years, and this might be one of the best. And it fits right in with the topic of this video, which is talking about edgy pieces. As they say, no notes. 2-piece set. It's kind of like a burgundy, but I just love the cut of this skirt. It's like a pencil cut skirt, but it's wide. So it's very, very like easy to wear. I love the length of it. You know I love midi cut skirts. It's got like covered buttons. Yeah. And look at the back. It's got like a bomber cut. Not typical where it just goes flat. It's like a bomber. Crackled leather-esque style. Prada or Miu Miu. That's what I feel when looking at this two-piece. Kind of vibe to it. Mod kind of look. Order up a size as well, so everything feels like a little bit easier. I mean, imagine this midi skirt with just boots and a turtleneck. And break this apart, wear this with skirts, jeans, trousers. All cozy knit. It just pairs so well with this. It goes up so high, covering your neck. This is going to be perfect, like just showing underneath your coats. Easy staple piece. This and the other knit, that oatmeal cable knit one. And I just wanted to have like this statement piece. Oh. Look how soft. Seeing the way that there's like thin pieces like hang off these strands. This is so chic. This is a wow. With an open jacket or an open coat. I would wear this on top of a long sleeved shirt. I don't know what to say. You know I love long dresses. It goes so well with any of my coats and jackets, but it's asymmetric. So it goes up on one side, super long. This is a maxi cut, a little bit of ruching right here. So it's good for like your tummy if you want. They just go with so many pieces, right? Just wear anything long sleeved and that's it. Treat it like a jacket. And do not forget the code as always. I'm going to leave it on the screen for you and I will also leave it in the description box. It's great. The thing is you don't even need a code because everything is affordable anyway from Urban. But when they add a code that they give me to pass on to you on top of that, Just makes it even better, really. A peplum kind of drop waist. Oh gosh, I got a lot of good pieces, didn't I? Wrong bag theory, kind of kicking off of the same thing about the shoes, but I think there is something in pairing the wrong bag with your outfit, and it's about, how can I explain? A good example. I've done this. A good example of this is wearing something out of season. So a bag that you'd normally associate with the summer, and you wear it during the fall time. One bag that comes to mind immediately is the Dragon Diffusion bag. Particularly in New York City, I would see women wearing, and this was during the last winter, I remember distinctly seeing this. I was seeing like women walking around, they'd wear like a trench coat or a coat, and they'd have a woven leather Dragon Diffusion bag. But it worked. And it just gave that kind of cool factor. It's all subjective, isn't it? And it was just wearing the bag that you wouldn't expect to wear with it, which is why it works so much. And I think about that when I almost wear my Issey Miyake Bao Bao bag, the bag that you see me wearing constantly for years. I will wear it with things that it just doesn't seem like it would go with that, and you wouldn't expect me to wear that Bao Bao Issey Miyake bag with whatever I'm wearing, but it somehow works. There's a clash with those Bao Bao bags that I can't quite put my finger on, but it just works. Actually, adding on from what I just said, yes, summer clothes or accessories in the cold. Summer clothes that you wear during the fall adds like an unexpected twist to your look. I have this dress, and I got it, I guess less than a year ago. And it has a very much like a Chloe vibe. I'll show you on the screen. But I wore it recently with a oversized leather, brown leather jacket and boots, Western cowboy boots. But do you see what I'm saying? That is a dress that you would wear during the height of summer, and you'd probably put that away with the rest of your summer clothes. But I'm challenging myself. I said this on TikTok. I want to challenge myself to wear some of my summer things during the fall and winter time, because I love that clash. Think about like a lace skirts or lace dresses, or even any of your dresses, and just take them and wear them layered on top of a pair of trousers. It's a very Copenhagen thing to do, I think, right? But it's just Copenhagen street style thing. It just gives that, and they're a really good example of people who, like, I feel like know how to mash it up, mix it up, and come up with very experimental kind of outfits, which feel very much like playful, just fashion forward, eclectic. These are all the things that come to mind, all the adjectives that come to mind when I think of, like, especially Copenhagen Fashion Week. I think that Copenhagen is one of those where you really feel sort of DIY, where they're truly marching to the beat of their own drum compared to other fashion weeks, which feel much more polished, sophisticated. And they're like, sod that, we're just going to like mix up and just do our own mashup and show you what we think is cool. It feels like students who just wanted to come up with really cool looks, and they do, and they went to Fashion Week. And they, to me, know exactly what I mean about the whole wrong bag theory and the wrong shoe theory. With accessories, just think about like a Western cowboy hat. It's a forever moment that you can dip in and out of in your own way. I do it with cowboy boots. I also own Western shirts. Most of them are vintage. But there's something about Western that adds that eclecticness to your look. Because Western, as a style aesthetic, is not about trends. It's just an aesthetic that you either like or you don't. So when you add it in, it's never going to look dated. It's going to look like, oh, that's an interesting point of view she has, or he has, because everyone knows what Western detailing is. So adding like a Western cowboy hat, that alone, and it instantly edges everything. And it gives you that strong point of view, and it makes it look like, oh, okay, cool. You know, that's what comes to mind when I see guys or girls wearing that. It just, I don't know. There's something about the Western aesthetic to me that I think is like the perfect way to edge anything. Think about a bolo. Is that what they call them? Bolos, where they have like it's that Western thing. And it's hard to articulate. It has to be something that is you, first of all. I've always said that personal style is exactly that. It's personal. But I think that the moment I add something like this to a shirt, it instantly feels a little bit edgier. Even the way you wear something. By the way, I kept the Urban Revivo skirt on, this black one, because this skirt was just too sick. It just Gyoji vibes where I couldn't take it off. All the Simone Rocha, this is just insane. But anyway, let's go back to what I was saying. Shirt treatment. It's how you wear it, and that's what edges it up or down as well, like boyish. So you understand, these are the tiny little things that, it don't have to be massive things to make a look feel and look edgier. And if that's who you are and you don't know how to go about it, I'm hoping that these kind of tips can make you look at things in your wardrobe and think, yeah, she's onto something. A bit messy and a bit undone. That is the rule of thumb to make anything that's like prim, proper, perfectly crisp and ironed and unworn is the antithesis, I think, of edge. There is a relaxed, almost don't care. This is worn in. I love the messiness of this. That gives something edge. It could be your makeup. It's a little bit messy, or just dark kohl eyeliner, and that's your signature. It instantly kind of edges you a little bit. I'm speaking in general. It's something about that darkness that does it. The same with your hair. It's a little bit undone. It's not like perfect. It's just got that something to it, but it sort of harkens back to sort of like a rock and roll girl. You don't have like perfectly lined lips, and it's all a bit smudged. It's all a little bit. I'm not talking about going out looking like the Joker, please. Your trousers, you're wearing mannish sort of trousers, slightly oversized, so it's slouchy. It sits lower on. It's just like this little cues that messiness, if you want to call it that kind of relaxes your look and edges it and makes it feel just cooler. Customization, for sure. When you are able to customize something you are wearing, sometimes that's all it is. That's all it takes to make your look feel just cooler. Removing the self belt that comes with a trench coat. They usually come with their own self belts, right? You take the belt off and you switch it out to one of your leather belts. And it can be a decorative one, right? Could be wider. It could be thinner. It could be 3 belts. You triple up on the belt, 2 if you want. 1 thick, 1 thin. And you wear that as with your trench coats instead. Just eclectic and different and unique and personalized. These are the little things that make your fall look and winter look, because let's face it, it's November. We always are, really. And that's what I love about playing with your style and playing with your aesthetic, is that you have an endless kind of bottomless pit, almost, access to things that you already own. And if you don't have these things, these are things you can just put on your list to get and then just completely change what you've already got. I feel like the most interesting people who I run into, whether it's during fashion week or it's just walking around the streets, wherever I am, they are the ones. They've got something that is personalized, not just taking a brand and wearing it. They're tweaking it. There's something they're doing to it that's personalizing it. And that is what catches your eye. To me, that's what catches my eye. And that's what makes it so cool. I know this is an easy one, but I'm going to put it in glasses. Sunglasses have a way of just edging up a look. There's something about the ease of them too. They're one size fits all, but they have a way of taking a look. I mean, these glasses aren't necessarily going to go with what I'm wearing. I'm just throwing on these glasses just to give you some examples and some ideas, right? And just to make the point. But it's probably one of the easiest way to just edge up something. I feel like in New York, I'm lucky because I call this ski weather because it's cold, but it's sunny. It's blue skies out most of the time. So whatever you're wearing, you can add a pair of glasses to it. I mean, 12 p.m. studio glasses. These are like good librarian kind of intellect look. with my hair, and when I wear these, that's the kind of vibe when I have these on, because it's almost like you're wearing like a prescription glasses in a way, but very everyday. Why am I rhyming all of a sudden? But there is a power in sunglasses. There is something that they're able to do, and I'm just showing you just ones. It's like how you can see how they can just transform a look. Collaboration with Cos. But there's so many ways when you can like take your look when you just add like a pair of sunglasses. They don't have to be huge, but they can have like just this look. You know what I'm talking about. And they just give you that kind of like hide behind look as well, where you don't. I don't like my makeup today, so I can't not put sunglasses in this video because it truly is like the lazy girl's cheat sheet to making your outfit look cool. It just is and always has been. Why you see so many during Fashion Week wear sunglasses. If you notice, there's a lot of them. They wear glasses because it just completes a look. During runways even, I think when I see a lot of fashion designers, they often put models in sunglasses. It's that part, it's completing that look to make it, look edgier. You put sunglasses on with it. Sometimes I think it can be a bit of a cheat because I like an outfit to stand alone and look cool and edgy all by itself, if that's the look. Do you know what I mean? I think an outfit should be able to stand alone all by itself. I have reading glasses, but for me, I'm looking for a pair of cool frames that I can just turn into cool reading glasses. Like these 12 p.m. studios are a good example of that. Like just get that right prescription in it and just turn these into reading glasses. But you know what I mean, right? And then, or aviators, just like a thin classic Ray-Ban aviator, and just wear that. There is a reason why sunglasses are one of those, or just glasses in particular. The frames can really, I can almost say transform. Going back to makeup, dark eyes or dark lips. The power of makeup is insane when you think about it. You can just transform how you look from a slick of lipstick color. It's just the choice. I find like the ones that are matte and dark, those are the ones that to me can make a look feel edgier. And all you did was like change your lipstick color versus wearing like a traditional red, even bordering on purple. That is just insane. I own this Chanel lipstick. I bought it in Paris and it is one of my favorite colors to wear because it is so deep. Hold on, let me just show you. This color. Look how dark that is. But it looks so cool whenever I wear it. I'm not wearing that today. But it's just that power of wearing like a dark lip and everything else is kind of like simple. And you have that dark mouth. It just has a very editorial look to it. You do like darker eyes, that's the same kind of principle. It just edges your look up. I know I'm moving into like beauty instead of just sticking to clothes, but I just feel like more and more they are one and the same. They work together. They're in tangent with each other. They all play their part. I see it every day when I'm walking around. I see it in real life play out in front of me, which is why I feel like it's important to put it in this video. This topic of this video is about what feels cool, what feels edgy, what feels like eclectic, what does that look like? And they're all part of it. You can't dismiss one without the other, because you could see someone who has like a cool look, and then one of the things you're going to say, if she's got a cool haircut, you're going to say like, oh well, she can pull it off. I mean, look at her haircut, she makes anything look good. Well, with a haircut like that does look good. But you see what I'm saying? It does play a part. They're all one and the same to me. So I couldn't make this video without mentioning them. Easy for you to do, easy for you to think about implementing into your own wardrobe for the fall, for the winter and beyond. But anyway, that is it. That's my lot. Do not forget that Urban Revivo code. Also, happy Thanksgiving as well. My goodness, I don't know if I even said that. Maybe I did, but happy Thanksgiving. The code is on the screen for you. Urban Revivo, we already know the price point for them. It's so inexpensive as is, but then they turn around and they give me a code. So enjoy it. I showed you some really cool pieces earlier. Use the code, have fun, enjoy it, because I'm still looking at the pieces on the bed, but there's some outerwear pieces that I showed in this video that to me are just like, they're so sick. That's all I can say. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Is that snow? Everyone can do it in their own way. And that's the key message, those last 3 words. And I'll talk to you later. See you between now and next week, TikTok and Instagram. Okay, so you can see what am I getting up to. All right, loves.